Oxfam is a British institution. It's a charity that has for many decades been famous for fighting famine and poverty in the poorest countries on earth. It has shops raising cash on many hundreds of British high streets and legions of volunteers working across the planet, all with the shared aim of ending poverty, which is all very laudable, but nothing much to do with Pride Month, sparking considerable confusion when they published this video.
How are you marking Pride Month this year? While LGBTQIA+ people around the world are deprived of basic safety, not protected by laws, preyed on by hate groups online and offline, discriminated against at work, deprived of opportunities, and pushed to the margins.
Why are they doing that? Why would Oxfam strain so hard to burnish woke virtues that have nothing to do with its actual work? A cynic might say it has a lot to do with its battered reputation. In recent years, its workers were found to have abused young girls in Haiti and Chad, then attempted to cover it up. Unsurprisingly, this video has faced a stunning backlash online, not just because it's such an obvious toe-curling, virtue-signaling load of nonsense, but because it also contains a pretty outrageous image of three demonic figures bullying gay and trans people, and one of them wearing a badge saying terf is very obviously supposed to be JK Rowling. TERF stands for Trans Exclusionary Radical Feminist. It's what all the trans lobby call anybody who dares to stand up to their agenda. And it's just a hateful slur used by a hateful mob to vilify usually women standing up for women. Now, JK Rowling has faced years of aggression, bile, threats and abuse for defending women's rights. Like a lot of women, especially women who suffer domestic abuse like she has, Rowling has very legitimate concerns about hard-earned women's rights being sacrificed under the false flag of inclusion. Concerns about the word woman being erased, concerns about male rapists going to female prisons, concerns about safe places for women being opened up to anybody who just says they're a woman. Well, fair enough, you might think. But for a charity like Oxfam to slur people like JK Rowling as demons for doing that is frankly appalling. And they are precisely the kind of people who work tirelessly in Oxfam shops and buy most of its products. Oxfam has now apologised and implausibly denied any link to JK Rowling, even though it obviously was supposed to be her. But it has form. This is the same Oxfam which recently published a hysterical inclusive language guide ordering everyone to use words like people who menstruate instead of woman. It's the same Oxfam that's gone from exploiting young girls to demonising older women who want to protect women's rights. Enough of this. If your aim is to erase poverty, Oxfam, we're with you all the way. If it's to police language, stifle debate and smear critics to appease wicked mobs on Twitter, well, we'll take our donations somewhere else.